Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel, Quantum Analyst, focusing on quantum computing stock investing. In today's video, I am going to talk about a drama happened at Rigetti, a quantum computing company listed at NASDAQ Stock Exchange with a ticker symbol RT. In October 2022, its CEO, Chad Rigetti, was suddenly removed and without appointing a successor. This is extremely rare in public companies. What's happened? Let me reveal the full drama. Stay tuned. Rigetti Computing Inc. is based in Berkeley, California. It was founded in 2013 by Chad Rigetti, a physicist who previously worked on quantum computers at IBM. By February 2016, the company had begun testing a 3-qubit chip made using aluminum circuits on a silicon wafer. In March, the company raised Series A funding of US $24 million in a round led by Andreessen Horowitz. In November, the company raised Series B funding of $40 million in a round led by investment firm Vi Capital, along with additional funding from Andreessen Horowitz and other investors. Combinator was a smaller investor in both rounds. By spring of 2017, the company was testing 8-qubit computers, and in June, the company announced the public beta availability of a quantum cloud computing platform called Forest 1.0, which allows developers to write quantum algorithms. In October of 2021, it was announced that the company plans to go public via SPAC merger, with estimated valuation around $1.5 billion. This process will allow the company to raise an additional $458 million in funding, in addition to the $200 million raised previously. With this funding, Rigetti plans to scale its systems from 80 qubits to 1,000 qubits by 2024 and to 4,000 by 2026. The SPAC deal closed on March 2, 2022, and the company began trading on the NASDAQ. Chad Rigetti is a physicist and entrepreneur. He was born in Saskatchewan, Canada. In 2013, Rigetti founded Rigetti Quantum Computing, a company building quantum computers and superconducting quantum processors. From 1998 to 2002, Chad Rigetti studied physics at the University of Resign. He graduated the program with a Bachelor of Science degree in physics, made the Dean's Honor List, and played varsity wrestling during his time at the University of Regina. From 2002 to 2009, Chad Rigetti studied applied physics at Yale University and graduated with a PhD. During his PhD, Rigetti focused on the experimental and theoretical study of superconducting circuits for quantum computation, circuit fabrication with nanolithography, and quantum information theory. Before starting his own company, Rigetti worked at IBM for more than 12 years. On October 31, 2022, the company suddenly announced that the company's founder, Dr. Chad Rigetti, will be transitioning from his position as President and Chief Executive Officer to focus on advancing the company's products and technology. As part of this next phase of growth, the company will conduct a CEO search for Dr. Rigetti's successor, and Dr. Rigetti will continue to serve in his current role until a successor is identified and assumes the position. This change is really unexpected. First, the company was just listed on NASDAQ Stock Exchange in March, which is 7 months ago. Secondly, it is still a very young company. The founder is also young. The company is highly dependent on the founder's technical expertise. Thirdly, it has no succession plan in place. We can tell this is a somewhat hasty decision made in a highly urgent situation. Something severe must have happened. At this moment, according to the statement, Chad Rigetti will keep his role at the board and focus on advancing the company's products and technology. It looks Chad Rigetti will still have some connection with the company, but this will change very quickly. In just 10 days, the company released an update. Here are some key points. First, it says Chad Rigetti will also leave the board. This is different from last announcement. Second, the effective date of his departure was declared as December 15, 2022. Third, Rick Donnies, the company's general counsel and corporate secretary, will serve as interim president and chief executive officer as of such date until a successor to Dr. Rigetti has been appointed. Last, it says, the board thanks Dr. Rigetti and we wish him every success in his next endeavor. This means Chad Rigetti will fully exit. Quite different from previous announcement. Then, after less than a week, on November 14, 2022, the company announced that it has filed for an extension for the filing of its Form 10-Q for the third quarter and 9 months ended September 30, 2022, and provided business updates for the third quarter of 2022. It says, the company is unable to file, without unreasonable effort or expense, its quarterly report on Form 10-Q for the 3 and 9 months ended September 30, 2022 within the prescribed time period. This is a huge red flag. Generally, this kind of incidents happened when the company have different opinions with auditors regarding the company's financial statements. The company disclosed a few reasons. The first one is about the valuation of public warrants, which will be recorded as the company's liability on its balance sheet. The second one is about a $1.6 million utility bill, which hasn't been paid and recognized in more than 2 years. If the first issue was acceptable, given each valuation method has its ground, the second issue, a $1.6 million utility bill has nobody take care of, is unacceptable. The announcement says, the company's management is assessing the effect of the foregoing on the company's internal control over financial reporting and disclosure controls and procedures. Internal control indeed is a big problem at Rigetti. If a public company has weak internal controls, it can lead to various challenges and risks for the company and its stakeholders. The announcement says, the company's management is assessing the effect of the foregoing on the company's internal control over financial reporting and disclosure controls and procedures. Internal control indeed is a big problem at Rigetti. If a public company has weak internal controls, it can lead to various challenges and risks for the company and its stakeholders. On December 08, 2022, the company announced that Dr. Subodh Kulkarni will join the company as President and Chief Executive Officer, effective December 12, 2022. Dr. Kulkarni succeeds Dr. Chad Rigetti in the CEO role, and the company expects that Dr. Kulkarni will be appointed to its board of directors. Mr. Rick Donnies, who held the interim CEO role during the transition period, will resume his primary role of general counsel for the company. Dr. Kulkarni was most recently President, CEO, and member of the board of CyberOptics Corporation, a developer and manufacturer of high-precision sensors and inspection systems for the semiconductor and electronics industry. Dr. Kulkarni began his career in research and management positions with 3M Corporation and IBM. He received his B.S. in chemical engineering from the Indian Institute of Technology, Mumbai, and later obtained a M.S. and Ph.D. in chemical engineering from MIT. On June 7, Chad Rigetti tweeted, after spending the last decade building Rigetti Computing into a global quantum computing leader, I'm thrilled to kick off my next chapter as a venture investor. I'm thrilled to be joining Dutch quantum-focused fund QDNL Participations as a venture partner. I'm excited to help early-stage quantum technology founders and teams build the next wave of great quantum companies and continue to bring about the quantum information age. If you're working on something new/early in quantum or are thinking about it, please get in touch. Founded in 2023, QDNL Participations is a venture capital firm based in Amsterdam, Netherlands. The firm seeks to invest in early-stage quantum technology including hardware, sensors, entanglement, and superposition technologies, as well as communications and essential supply component startups. Now Chad Rigetti has started his new journey. How do I look at Rigetti Computing Inc.'s drama last year? Many things happened, some are bad, but I have to say, some are good. Bad things are obvious. CEO was ousted. Internal control was not in place. The company experienced unnecessary shakeup. This is not good for the company. There are also good things. First, everybody involved learned something. The board, the management, and Chad Rigetti himself. Even shareholders learned what is key person risk and why corporate governance matters. Second, I think the board made a right decision to change the CEO. The company's disclosure and communication meet my expectation. The board has proved it is decisive and capable of dealing with tough situations. Now we see both the company and Chad Rigetti have moved on. Hope them both all the best. This all for today. Do you have any comments? Please leave them down below. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe. Thanks.